Hey guys, I am back with another video, and today's video is in response to a comment that was left on one of my previous videos. I think it was the new levels require new mindsets, so go check that out if you haven't already seen it. But basically they were asking, how do you maintain, positive energy? How do you overcome triggering situations, whether in like a new relationship or, maybe just a similar situation that you have been in before? How do you overcome those triggers and not, fall back into the chaos and start repeating those same patterns? And how do you recognize if this is, a whole completely different situation, or if you're still in those same, toxic cycles? So that's just what we're going to get into. We're going to dive deep. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and stay tuned. Okay, so how do you know if you are in the same toxic cycles that you have been in before with just a new person or new friends or, a new situation, new job, whatever? How do you know if you're repeating the same cycles from your past, or if you're in a new situation and you're just being tested to see if you've actually grown or not? So I would say that if you have not learned your lesson from prior situations, God is going to always continue to give you the same lesson within new situations. So it doesn't necessarily mean that, that person is not good for you, or that job is not good for you, or whatever, but it's literally God testing you to see have you grown or not, or if you still need some work to do and you still need to learn some more things. So never look at the other person, and this was in my last video, the accountability video. Never look at the other person and what they're doing and what they're causing in these situations. Really look at yourself and look within and see, why am I still attracting these same situations? What is it about me that I am still going through these same cycles? What have I not learned yet? And if you have felt like you have learned and you still are presented with, certain situations, then that might just be a test from God testing you. Like, are you going to react differently this time? So it's really just up to you, and that's going to be your outcome. So just for example, if you have, I talk about these same three things a lot because these are things that I deal with: relationships, money, and health. Okay. So if you hear me kind of repeat the same topics, that's just because it relates to me the most. I feel like everybody can relate to it, and it's just an easy example. But if you have been in toxic relationships, and let's just say, you were with a narcissist and you are like an empath, you really feel everything. You feel all your feelings. You're super apologetic. You don't want to step on toes. You might be a people pleaser, so you attract narcissists which don't care about your feelings at all. They have no emotions at all. They don't care how they affect other people. They only think that they are right. They don't know how to apologize. So if you are in that cycle and you continue to attract narcissists, you have to actually overcome that by not attracting narcissistic people, but you have to change yourself. You have to stop becoming a people pleaser. You have to stop becoming so empathetic to people who don't care about you. You have to stop giving more than you're receiving. Okay, so say you have been in previous relationships and you just kept attracting narcissists, but the last relationship that you were in, you learned from it and you decided to, break up with them, cut them off, have no contact, really heal yourself and, grow from that situation. So then you go and you get into a new relationship and you still have, certain triggers from that narcissistic relationship that you were in. So then when you have this new person, they may do certain things that is not necessarily narcissistic, but it may have similar traits that you're used to, and that might, set something off in your nervous system and make you feel like you're still in the same situation, because that's just what the body naturally does. We go into fight or flight mode when we feel threatened or triggered or whatever. So in this new relationship, that person may not be a narcissist, but you're looking at them like they are, because you're only noticing that feeling that you get. You're not actually analyzing the whole situation and looking at it for what it truly is. So my advice to you would be, in that situation, when you are dealing with a new person who has not put you through all of what you have been through in the past, and you're presented with a new situation that might make you feel uneasy or just kind of make you feel like you're, in that bad space again, you need to take a moment to first reflect. Don't just react in the moment. Really, think about what the situation is, what the dynamic is. Do you feel seen and heard? Do you feel like, they take your feelings into consideration? Do you feel like they are capable of, seeing their faults and apologizing and, owning up to their part? Do you feel like this is a different person? Because if you stop and you think about the situation before reacting, then you're giving your mind time to analyze things without overreacting and just jumping to conclusions and going into that fight or flight mode. It's really all about, regulating your nervous system and kind of just letting your body know that it's okay to relax, and we're not in the same exact situation. And also, again, you might need to reflect with how you are acting, because everybody, I talk about this all the time, everybody is a reflection of us. So if you have somebody who is constantly, getting mad at you or telling you that you're wrong, or starting arguments or whatever, look at yourself and see, why are you attracting this? What are you doing? Maybe it's something different that you can do this time, because again, you can't do the same thing expecting different results. So in this new situation, if in the last relationship your needs were not met, and instead, you complain to them and you talk junk to them, and instead they just use that against you, in this new relationship, do things differently. Don't complain that your needs are not met. Don't, talk junk. Go handle it differently. Ask them, can we talk? Like, I need to just let you know that I've been feeling a certain way, and, address it calmly. Don't attack the person. Don't try to point fingers, because I feel like in relationships, it's so easy to just blame everything on the other person, and you really don't look in the mirror. You don't really see, anything that you do. So I think it's just important to really look at yourself and see if maybe I can handle this differently, and take the other person's feelings and thoughts into consideration, and not just focus on how I'm feeling. Because if you're doing that, you really are not giving room for the other person to be seen and heard either. So it's like you can't go into new situations doing the same old things expecting different results, which is what the whole video was about, in the video that he commented on. So go check that one out for sure, just so you can really dive deep. But yeah, guys, like, in a new relationship, in a new career, say, okay, let's do career. Say you were in a toxic work environment at one point and your boss was, micromanaging, and, it was just a very bad relationship, because they had maybe a power struggle or something, and they would, demean you or make you feel worthless, or overwork you, and you weren't getting paid enough, and it's all types of things in the toxic work environment. So say you were a people pleaser, you were kissing your boss's ass, you were doing the most, just because you wanted to feel, like you were doing a good job, you didn't want to lose your job, or whatever. So in this new job that you're in, approach it differently. Stand your ground, speak up for what you want, ask for those raises, ask for, a new position, whatever you want. You got to go into things differently. And it's hard, in the moment, to do things different if you're used to doing it a certain way. But that's how you're going to get to the next level. That's how you're going to level up. Because, like I said, it's a test. You're being tested to see if you're going to repeat the same old cycles, or are you going to level up and do things differently in the way that your highest self would do things. So that is just how I've been kind of moving. I'm looking at things through my higher perspective of myself. The old me would have did this, and that, but the new me doesn't do that. We don't move that way, okay? And just holding yourself to a higher standard. We're not gonna deal with certain situations. We're not going to cause situations. You just have to move differently if you want different. So I hope that answered your question. Yeah, I hope I hope that you get what I'm saying by that. That you just have to, it's a test. You're being tested, and that's all that I can really say. So don't hold on to the past. Don't bring that baggage with you. Let it go. It's okay to keep those experiences for wisdom. You need, your street smarts. You don't want to get played. You don't want to get, finessed or whatever. But at the same time, you cannot bring all of that baggage into new situations. You got to leave it in the past and learn from it, grow from it, and just let it go and move on with your new life. Because really, y'all, the only thing that is real and true is right now. You can't even think about the future, and you can't think about the past, because that's done and gone. So all we have is right now. So if you want to create a future that you are going to love, then start doing the work now. Start catching yourself in the middle of you being triggered, and start literally talking your head no, we're not doing this time. We're not repeating these same cycles no more. We can't do it. We got things to do, got people to see, places to be, money to make, and we ain't got time. We don't have time to be dealing with old triggers and old past situations that doesn't serve us anymore. Okay, we're ready for our new life and our new blessings. So yeah, get ready. And if you haven't already liked and subscribed to this video, please do so. Oh, and I'm doing a contest. I'm doing a contest on, really it's on my makeup page, but I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So my contest is basically, you have to subscribe to my channel, like one of my videos, and then screenshot that you subscribe and DM me, send it to me. And you'll be entered in the contest to win any free service of your choice, which is a huge deal because it's anywhere from makeup, lash extensions, brow tinting to micro shading. Micro shading is a tattoo for your brows. It lasts up to 3 years or more and normally is $3.99. So if you want that service, that is a great value that you will be getting for free if you win. So please go ahead and enter. And guys, you can also enter if you do win, that you can, gift the service to any of your special lady friends. They will love it. So yeah, guys, please like and subscribe to this video, and let's just grow together, and let's just, get through all these triggers and all the BS and all the trauma and all the, just let it go. Okay. Let it go. We got things to do, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.